Okay, so this is actually a second attempt at this, because the first time around it decided it didn't want to record. This is Don't Starve, All's Well That Maxwell, now featuring the Screecher, which we will probably check out, inevitably. But for now, I'm going to play and make a new game. So, character-wise, you have Maxwell. Well, actually, no, Wilson. I don't actually know who Maxwell is, to be honest. But you have Wilson, who is your first primary character. He is the gentleman scientist. And I will conquer it all with the power of my mind, is his little slogan. He grows a magnificent beard. That is his ability. He will grow a beard over time. And you can see he likes to choke the chicken. There will be other characters, which you have to unlock by surviving. I do not know exactly who they are, because I have not unlocked all the characters. So perhaps that'll be a little goal throughout this, to get all the characters. So I've set land loop to never. I assume that means how often the world will repeat itself, and world size to huge, because why not, quite frankly. A lot of these symbols I have no idea what they mean, such as this skeleton thing that appears like it's walking on its feet, or that kind of hole in the ground sort of thing. So I'm not going to mess with any of that, but there should be a lot of interesting things, to say the least. And I'm going to start the world. So I haven't actually played this in quite some time, and I heard this is the final kind of thing to it. Update, or something like that. Either way, there should be plenty of things that I haven't actually seen yet, aside from, well, trying to test it out. So there's Wilson, and that may or may not be Maxwell. Say, pal, you don't look so good. You'd better find something to eat before night comes. Alright, come on, Wilson. So the worlds in this game randomly generate. That almost looked like a SWAT sticker. But, basically, one of the very first things you want to do is collect pretty much everything you see. Everything and anything that you see. So, things like birds, for example. If you chase the birds away, they have a chance of dropping some seeds, which you could then cook. Oh, and this appears to be a mushroom. That's already something new. Amazing. But anyway, there's no way I'm going to catch that bird before he flies away, which is why I will eventually have to build traps in order to either catch birds or rabbits. Although the rabbits are probably the easiest. There's a tactic to catching them. So, as the game suggests, the objective is to not starve. I'm going to have to forage for food, and I do have a hunger meter, as well as a health meter, and some kind of brain meter, which I don't really know what that is, but I guess we'll find out. There is a little map, and it will only reveal areas that I've actually been to. So over time, the map will get filled in, and I'll have a better idea of my surroundings. And here's some carrots. And a beehive. So you can cultivate the bees, and get them to grow honey for you, which you could eat. I think there's other uses for it as well, but again, I'm not too familiar. I guess we'll have to find out. So, one of the things is that I'm gonna have to make sure I have a light source for when night happens, because night is not a very good time in this game. You basically get attacked by some sort of abstract boogeyman of some kind of proportion. I don't know how to really explain it, but if the lights ever go out in the game and it gets pitch black on the screen, I most assuredly will die because I won't be able to see what I'm doing. Yes, it is all piney, isn't it? That's why it's a pine tree. There's another mushroom up there. So, like you might imagine, I can cook up this food, and it will actually be more beneficial in the long run, because it will return a lot more hunger. Let's see. Should have enough to make an axe, so I can start chopping down some trees and make sure I have what I need to build my fire. So you can just click and hold the button down to chop down trees. Take that, nature. That's right, Wilson. And the trees do grow back. Well, they don't grow back. You have to actually plant new ones, but they do grow over time, is what I meant to say. Oh, it's getting late. So I don't plan on making the same mistake I made last time, and that is not paying attention to my fire. And I'm going to just forge a little bit more before actually making the fireplace. Fire pit. Whatever. So I don't know what this little brain symbol is. I'm assuming it's sanity, although I don't honestly know. Okay. I probably should make that fireplace right now, though. Little campfire. There we go. Chop down this tree in the meantime. So the goal really is to survive for as long as possible. So depending on how long I survive, I could potentially unlock new characters with different abilities, some of which may or may not be useful, depending on how you play the game. So as you can see, the fire does go down over time, and I just want to make sure I keep it well lit, because if that fire goes out, it's going to be trouble. Whoa, calm down there, Wilson. Okay, plant some trees. Oh, the fire's already going down again. That's not good. There we go. So as you can see, it gets pretty friggin' dark out there. And I don't want to leave the light source, because that'll be bad news, definitely. So I could make traps. Or I could... Well, I guess I can't make the fire pit yet. I need stone. I can make a torch. I'm gonna make a torch. There we go. Little backup plan. And there should be a little bar that tells me what I have equipped. Although, I don't know where it is at the moment. Please don't go out, fire. I need you, fire. So I'm going to cook up these seeds. And now I'm going to eat these toasted seeds. That didn't do much, actually. Alright, I'm going to cook these berries. Let's cook them all up. Oh yeah, I'm eating berries tonight. Some might say it's very good. There you go. Alright, cool. So the berries give me way more hunger. Returned. Oh, and it's saving the game. So, as you can probably already tell, it's got a sort of Tim Burton style to it, which I kind of like. I think it gives it some charm. Alright, haven't actually explored much of this world yet. Kind of hoping that rabbit would come out. But he hasn't. Chop down this tree, though. So I should be a little bit careful about chopping down trees, because every once in a while, very rare, really, but every once in a while, one of the trees is actually a monster, and it will try to murder you.